Hi, good morning. This is again Oded from the falafel bar. I woke up this morning feeling like I feel like some homemade potato latkes that my mother used to make when we grew up in the morning. So I'm going to give you a really quick version of a potato latkes, or here we call it potato pancakes, or there's all kinds of different variations. I'm going to make one potato two ways. One vegan, one not vegan, and both of them are going to be gluten-free. We only need a couple of items. You need a grinder, a bowl, salt, pepper, garlic powder, one potato for about 3 to 4 pancakes, depends on the size, and a white onion. We're only going to use about a third of it. So take your grater, take your bowl, with the skin on, wash the potato really good, and then basically what we do is we're going to grind it. If you have a food processor and you feel like you want to be lazy and do it with the food processor, then go ahead and do it. Don't need to. This is very quick, very easy. I'm going to grate a whole potato. Now this is a dish that you can also do in a casserole as a whole 1 unit pie, and it's a very versatile dish where you can take this and basically add all kinds of stuff. You can add sweet potatoes to the mixture of the regular potato. Will give you the sweetness obviously, but a little bit of color, and it's going to caramelize a lot faster. You can add some herbs to this. Now we're going to take the white onion. We're going to do about a third of the white onion. We don't want it too spicy, but we want the liquid of the onion and the flavor of the onion. We're going to grind that. You can see, look, this is the mixture, very simple. I don't like big chunks of potatoes, so I'm going to take this one out and put it in the garbage. Once I'm done with this, I'm going to clean it. Use all the onion from the grinder. And I'm using my hands here. I'm done with this. We're going to go to the next step, which is basically seasoning it. I like a lot of black pepper. It doesn't have to be fine, it could be a little coarse black pepper. I like salt. And as I'm getting older, I like a little bit more garlic, but I like the fine garlic for this, not chunks of garlic, because I don't want it to burn. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna mix it all. Now you see this is a dry, not so wet mixture. I'm gonna mix everything together. And for my vegan friends, I'm just basically gonna take that and use it as is without adding any egg. Due to the liquids of the onion and the potato, we have enough liquid here to hold it together. Now, obviously, the bigger patty you're gonna make, the thicker, the longer time it's gonna take to cook the potato and less crispy. So we're gonna take this like that. That will be our first one. Very mild. You can always taste. Make sure that you have enough salt and pepper. Get a really, really hot skillet. I'm going to use my flat top here, a little easier for me. I'm going to season it with a mixture of olive oil and canola oil. You can use just canola oil or vegetable oil. The burning stages of the oil matters. We're just going to put it on the grill. You can do this with a spoon at home, and you decide the sizes. If you're going to make this as an appetizer, you want a smaller patty. If you're gonna make this for a main dish, you can make them a little bigger. Now we're gonna go to the ones that I used to eat when I grew up, and I'm gonna add 1 egg. You want a large, extra large egg on 1 potato, a medium potato. Now what that's gonna do is gonna make it a little fluffier and let it rise while it cooks, because the egg is going to puff it up. Some people add flour to this. I prefer not to, because you only add flour if you have too much liquid. The starch of the potato is going to hold it up together. That's it. Very simple. This is ready. Now we're going to take this one. Looks a little different, looks a little wet, you can tell. Take our first original one. You can see the colors starting to come from the bottom. We're gonna slowly take this and flip it very gently. I'm gonna take the one with the egg on a very hot surface. You can see right now how the egg makes a difference in the consistency and the lay of the potato. I'm just gonna do that. Well, I might as well make some more and eat it. That's it. Put it on the grill. It's gonna be about 3 to 4 minutes each side. If you don't want to serve it right away and you have guests coming, cook it halfway, put it on a sheet pan, put your oven on high, 5 minutes before you serve it, put it in the oven. They get really nice and crispy and hot, then you can serve it. The first one, almost ready. Now if I want it to be a little crispier, I'm just gonna add a little bit more oil. Let it crisp up just a little bit. Now also the ways you want to serve it and eat it, there's a million different ways to eat this. I like it sometimes sweet, I like it sometimes savory. I like to take a nice yogurt and spoon on top of it with a little bit of extra kosher salt and olive oil and just eat it like that. I like to eat it with a steak. It's wonderful. You can add some different kinds of cheeses to your mixture. You can add some hot peppers into it and make it into something totally different than what it usually is. So I'm going to take the first one out in a minute. We're going to cut it and we're going to look inside. Damn, look at that. Now that's beautiful.